What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we're back again for another episode review of Queen Sugar. This is season 3, episode 9. The tree and the stone were one. Let me just tell y'all this. DeAndre, aka Remy, ain't been shit ever since he tried to take Pam's ideas off of Martin, okay? When she was working at the record label, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pass him off as his. He ain't been shit since then. Alright? But I'm getting ahead of myself. I just had to put that out there because I just seen the last scene and bitch. So let me just start off with some positivity. So we got Vi. Vi is making her pies, and we saw what happened last week when she was trying to pitch herself about having this new partnership and this new business with just focusing on her pies to the guy that owned the grocery store. I cannot remember his name for shit, okay? But this is, she had her little episode where her illness started taking place, and more so, I feel as though it was not necessarily a episode. It was just that the stress and the anxiety and her overworking herself, it finally got to her, and that's what happened. But she did eventually tell him that she had lupus, and we all saw the way that he looked at her when she revealed this news, and it made her nervous. It made me nervous because I thought for sure that he was going to back out, the way that he responded to it. But come to find out, we see Vi in this episode. She's fixing her pies. I do love the fact that they put the camera above and they were showing the actual making and stuff like that, seeing how she do it, and all that. That was nice. That was a nice little angle. And um him coming in there. Him coming in there and you know, trying to make sure that everything is okay with her, but also putting his presence is also putting pressure or making this like anxious feeling, this nervous feeling on Vi because she don't know what he's really there for. If he's gonna tell her it's over, because that's what I thought it was gonna do. She was ready for him to break the bad news, but come to find out, he really is for her. And he was like, I was looking up some things after the little episode happened on lupus and things that happened, and you know things that happen with lupus. If you get in any pain, you're tired, we need to have an open communication, and you need to tell me what's going on if we're going to be partners. And gave her the partner agreement. I said hallelujah, boo, because Biden came this far, and to have an illness or something to just shut her down. And not just that, it's just that the perception that, oh, because you're sick or you're disabled or you're this or you're that, you can't do anything. You have to, I'm a pass on you. And he wasn't that type of person. And the significance of this whole relationship, and I just realized this, the significance of this whole relationship is powerful for the simple fact that one of the main reasons, remember in like the first season or the second season when we got to the bottom of the issue with Vi and Charlie's mother, Vi had an issue with white folks. That was one of her reasons. She had an issue with white folks. And now, because of the way that she grew up in that time period where it was really Jim Crow and the Civil Rights era, and they in the Deep South and all the Ku Klux Klan and all that stuff that they probably went through, to now be working with a white person, and not just a white person, a white man who actually seems on the up and up for now. Okay? That is a powerful moment, have that changed. And that shit just hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, wow, I remember when she couldn't stand white people, you know? So that was a good look. I'm still gonna keep my eye on him because motherfuckers can be all nice to your face and then switch up once he got that signature on that paper. You just never know. Moving on from that, she went on ahead with Hollywood. He took us to this place. They was looking at it, talking about how she liked it, and he went on ahead and had already put a down payment on there. She apologized to him. They was doing the cake testing and stuff like that, tasting, and she apologized to him for saying that he shouldn't invest in that barbershop. And he was like, so what you trying to say, I shouldn't invest? She was like, no, because that nigga don't know how to handle his money. Okay, he don't know how to handle his money. But she shouldn't have shot down his dream like that if that was his dream. And she was asking, what was your dream? What did you want to do in life? And he was saying, you know, because she's in the process of fulfilling her dreams, okay? So why me be selfish and I ask you what's yours? And he said he wanted to you know, have a contracting business and then have a sports lounge and stuff like that. She was like, girl, I don't know what a sports lounge is, but if you want to do something like that, you need to go ahead out there and do it. Nothing should stop you from doing that. Bitch, I was sitting here like, look at this. I almost dropped my goddamn camera because of this shit. That was black love right there, bitch. You can't tell me no difference. That understanding, that communication, that encouragement. Oh, it was a beautiful scene, girl. It was This episode had me emotional at one part. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was up in here boo-hooing. Listen, moving on from that, you know, we got that situated. Hollywood and them gonna be good. Charlie, baby, trust nobody. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that, bitch. I am so tired. Now let me tell you something. When Charlie first came on here in season 1, she was getting on my nerves. She was acting a little snobbish, you know, because it was all up in the LA and she lived differently and all this shit. I thought she was doing a little bit too much this season towards last season. Really, last season really made me try to start liking her, warming up to her. And this season, Charlie is trying to do something, okay? She trying to make a goddamn difference, bitch. And motherfuckers keep on coming through, just bulldozing over her. Girl, fucking up her feelings. Niggas cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? Got babies all over the goddamn world. Got hoes in different area codes and shit. And then fucking around with her sister and then trying to take her goddamn land. Bitch. Charlie, I'm here for you, girl. Cause bitches is playing. Niggas is playing too. Okay? Motherfuckers is just doing the goddamn most. Charlie is out here talking to lawyers and stuff, trying to figure out what she can do. He was like, them people can take your land if they want to, even if you don't sign off. I said, what? The fuck is going on? And she was like, oh bitch, we finna bring the Landrys down. I ain't gonna need your counsel right now, but we finna bring these hoes down. And then Jacob calling her, talking about something. Look, I'm not lying about what I said. I want to invite you to dinner. She was like, bitch, why the fuck I want to come to dinner with your ass? You lying piece of shit. And it was like, no, that's not it. I want you to come meet my mommy. Okay, I want you to meet mommy. Mommy said this. And it was like, no, why should I? Just come, okay? Because I'm telling you, we are not the people that you think we are, okay? Now, you have to remember when Charlie first met up with Jacob, it was a little and then when they met again, he did say that it's the family is together. To them, they're their whole family, but it's the Boudreaux and it's the Landrys. The Boudreaux is not here for the Landrys, okay? And Jacob's trying to prove that. He said, I know you found out about everything. I know you found out about you know, what's going on, Sam's plan and all this, and I shouldn't have kept it from you, but I need you to come meet with my mom so you can hear what she has to say. Charlie go meet with mama, okay? She go meet with mother, all right? And basically what mother has to say is, I don't fuck with my brother, okay? Sam, I love that nigga, but I love him, but you know, he's running the company into the ground, and that's my brother, but I care more about the company name than anything. And I already know that you know that he's financially fucking us over, and he trying to bring criminals and thugs and all this stuff to the people. Now, see, bitch, at one point I was hit with her. I was like, girl, go off. You know your brother ain't nothing but a piece of shit. And next thing you know, she started talking about bringing thugs and criminals and all this shit on the land. Bitch, once I heard thugs, I was like, oh, so that's code name. When white people call somebody a thug, that's code name for a nigga, okay? For a black person, male or female, bitch. That's what it's code name for without just saying it. Without saying nigga, they say thug, okay? There you go. And Charlie caught on to that. And she gonna say, so criminals and thugs, that's what you think, huh? She was like, it don't matter what I think, okay? The same, we got the same common goal. It shouldn't matter. I said, bitch, it do matter. The fuck is your problem? Charlie was like, let me tell you something. I get it. You don't want to, you know, you don't fuck with your brother, whatever. But see, where I come from, regardless of what it is that I do, Loyalty is everything. I don't just turn on my family like that. And I said, Charlie, I understand that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, especially when the family is fucking up. But I know she was trying to make a point in this situation because she, I feel like the reason why she said this is because she has this deep seated hatred for the Landrys because of what they was doing, and because of the way that they was all dicking her around. Landrys, the Boudreaux, all of them, plus what the mama is saying. Yeah, we want to get Landry out, but don't make it seem like we both got the same goals, okay? You don't want him fucking up the name and doing all this stuff. I don't want him and your family fucking up our people, kicking off all these black folks off the lands, okay? Our goals and our, reasons for doing this shit is two different things, all right? Don't make it seem like we got a common thing together, because we don't. And she was talking about something, if we put our votes together, we can vote him out. I don't have enough votes, say, to get him out. But if me and you put our votes together, we can stop this plan from going through and all this shit. She was giving a backstory about how, her father basically was grooming her, but gave him, Sam, most of the land and stuff like that. And she was like, it's a tale that we see one too often. And she was trying to hit on that, women don't get that much type of thing, whatever, and thinking that's gonna soften up Charlie and be like, oh, girl power, let's get together. And she was like, no. She was like, no, girl. Okay. Now, giving away that shit, because Charlie was talking about family, how she devoted to her family, regardless of what's going on, she gonna be there for her family. Now, see, at the end of the episode, I was thinking like, girl, with all this stuff that was happening, I'm wondering if she gonna reconsider, because family, she can't trust nobody. She said, bitch, I can't trust nobody. I can't trust you. I can't trust that bitch. But let me tell you something. Or when she said, you are fleeting and my sister is forever, I was like, whoa, okay. So what the fuck you gonna do, Charlie? Okay, you gonna have to be mad at Nova for a little bit longer than this. Listen, they fucking with Charlie, and I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. All right. Somebody said when I be popping my leg, oh, the pain. Girl, shut the fuck up. Anyway, y'all so sensitive. Let me stop. Any little noise, y'all be like, God damn, it's too loud. It's too loud. Turn goddamn thing down. Anyway, okay. Moving on from that. What else is going on in this episode with Charlie? Okay, let's pause on Charlie and let's get to her goddamn son. Micah. Boy. Now, you knew something was going to happen. You was not comfortable with this plan. When they asked you, yes, last week, was you in on it, you paused for a minute. And then you said, yeah, you succumb to the goddamn pressure. Okay? That's what it is. And it wasn't direct pressure. They weren't saying, bitch, you better do this shit or I'm going to fuck you up or whatever. You going to be a pussy and all this stuff if you don't do it. They just asked, so Mike, are you in on it? He went on ahead and said yes after thinking, and he knew he was thinking when he was pausing. See, that's the difference between them. Micah, I feel like every time he was pausing, and even in this episode when it was like, "Are you we still doing this, right?" And he paused again. It was like he was thinking of the negative and the positive outcomes, and he still went with, "Yeah, we gonna do this." So they get the spray paints. At least they were smart enough. The girl was smart enough to get spray paints from different stores, so it won't look suspicious or nothing. And they went over there to that plantation place. They were spray painting names and stuff all up on the boards and on the grass, and then they put some candles on the porch. Now, before what happened, once they set that bag there, I was like, okay. But then when they went back and they was doing a little prayer, saying a little remembrance, of what happened and the names and the slaves and stuff of that, of whatever that they was doing, because old girl went into straight Zen mode. And I was like, all right, you better do that. You deeply connected with the ancestors right now. Deeply. You know? And when they did that pan out and they showed it from their perspective, the cameras was behind them, and we see the slave quarter, and we saw how I was looking at that bag, and I was like, so y'all gonna leave, because they was about to leave before this shit happened. I'm sitting here thinking, so y'all really about to leave this bag right here? That bag is a little bit too close. Y'all gonna leave these candles going This is an old rickety building, slave quarter wood. Okay, anything the wind can blow the wrong way, and one of the embers from the thing could just pop off onto this wood, and it can go up. And baby, that's exactly what happened. That bag, the strap was too close to the candle, and that wind blew, and it hit the bag, and it hit the damn thing, and it just went up in flames. They running and all this stuff, and they didn't get caught. But see, they had it on the news the next morning. Micah, he knew stuff was gonna go wrong. He was not here for the whole plan regardless, but he wanted to fit in so damn bad, so he went along with it. That's what it was. And then he gonna bring his ass back there looking with the same fucking shoes who got the goddamn spray paint, the red spray paint on his feet. I said, Micah, boy, the fuck is your problem? Okay, you're gonna get your ass caught. You want to get caught? You want to go back to jail? You want that whole experience to happen again and then some? Stop it, okay? Use your brain, all right? Then they in the house and he getting spooked or whatever because the stuff was being shown on the TV, and then somebody come knocking at the door. He thinking, I guess it probably was the cop or whatever. He was about to get up and get the door, but Charlie went and got the door. We saw who the fuck it was at the door. We'll get on that nigga in a minute, okay? But let's just talk about Ralph right quick. You know, niggas be really out here trying to do good. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get their life on tag, trying to just be out here and flourish and do for their family, make up for the mistakes that they made in the past, not out here trying to act like they perfect or whatever, just trying to provide a living for their family, taking care of kids that ain't even fucking theirs, you know what I'm saying? You know, doing all this stuff, trying to just be an overall good person, you know, trying to live, talking to little Kim up and everything, and you know, they having a good time. She giving her backstory about how her parents was working all these fields and, you know, working so hard to put her through private school and trying to do the same thing for their brother and all this shit. He comparing like, yeah, my daddy did this. He worked so hard for us. They connect and they vibing. He was like, let's make this more than a work thing. And she was like, yes, they kids. So, you know, doing all that shit. I said, oh, look at that chocolate and look at that squirrel. That is beautiful. People of color coming together. I love it. You know, do what you got to do. Malaysian babies coming next. You know what I'm saying? And then, and motherfucking then, and sing. Okay? Happiness gone. Darla comes back in the picture. And Darla, I was giving you your props and all that stuff, how you was handling this situation last week. You know, I said, Ralph, you being a little bit irrational or whatever. Get that lady 50%. Okay, you know, that's her son. She trying to clean up. She taking responsibility and ownership of her fucked up past. And you know what I'm saying? She trying to make up how much you gonna how many times you gonna just come down on her for the bullshit or whatever. She ain't coming down on you for being gone from Blue's life the same time, okay? Both of y'all was absentee parents for the first part of his life and all that shit, okay? You know, so y'all both make mistakes. Quit trying to judge each other, whatever. Let's just try to fix this shit, act like adults and be 50-50 on this shit. Oh, no, Ralph, but you can't do that shit. And then you done force this bitch to go and get a fucking lawyer to draw up some goddamn custody papers talking about something. No, I don't want 50-50, bitch. I want 70-30. I said 70 motherfucking 30. And then have the nerve to say, Blue needs a stable home. I said, bitch, you just got a stable home. Okay, you been stable for all of a week, bitch. And now all of a sudden you want to say that Ralph shit ain't stable because he working multiple jobs trying to take care of a son that ain't even fucking his, that he is claiming. He ain't asking for nothing back. He just want his goddamn son that ain't his, bitch. And you talking about something, you want a stable environment for him, 70 motherfucking 30, and you thinking that he ain't gonna just fight that shit. Ralph said, bitch, I'm gonna fight this. You, what the fuck? I don't even know you no more. I was like, Ralph, just leave because you're going to say something that you ain't supposed to say. I said, Darla, you're not playing fair right now. Okay, I know Ralph was in his feelings or whatever. You could at least say 60 motherfucking 40. Okay, 55, 45, bitch. Why you had to say 70 goddamn 30? Oh, we gonna rotate the holidays, get him every other weekend. So you want him to spend most stuff. I got a better house. I got a good job now. You know, I'm stable. He need this and all this shit. I said, the fuck is going on, Darla? So he go over there and he telling Nova and Charlie what's going on. They was like, you know, don't say nothing. You gotta fight this. And they was like, she already fighting dirty. She always doing this. Bitch, this the part what broke me. Darla, you on my shit list once again. What is your problem? Okay? You been making my nigga cry ever since we brought you back into the family. Ever since we brought you back into the family, you been hurting his goddamn feelings. That nigga done hurt yours a little bit too, but you didn't hurt the fuck out of his feelings, and I'm tired of it, okay? I am goddamn tired of it. I am tired of sitting up in here, watching my boo-boo up here just crying his eyes out. Give that man a motherfucking Emmy. Give him a BET award. Give him something, bitch. I don't understand why this show ain't nominated, because when that nigga start crying, bitch, I'm sitting in here like this. You know, I just wanted to slap the shit out of Darla. Had my man up in here crying. And I mean, he was doing that shaky voice. I don't want to cry, but my feelings so goddamn hurt. I can't keep the emotions in, and I need to get this stuff out. So I just got to do it. But I'm not really trying to cry, but I can't help it because that boy is mine. Even though the paperwork can't say that it's mine, that boy is mine. And it's like, what if he want to go with her? You know, she just not doing all this stuff. I just got him a bike, and I was just teaching him how to ride the bike and taking the training wheels off, and then I was supposed to take him to do this, and I was supposed to do. I was like, now see, Darla, you done fucked up in my goddamn book, bitch. Okay, I said it is so good that he had sisters there that actually care for him. Woo, that shit, that scene alone took me out. I had to pause the TV like, bitch, get your ass together. Cause we got a wreck shop up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then go break up with Lil Trick. I said, God damn. She was like, no, I understand. I understand. Girl, she mad, but they ain't gonna be broken up for long. You better get that girl back. Okay? She was mad too. When he told her what was going on, I was like, Darla can't do that. I said, baby, hold on. I like what you're doing, supporting your man and all, who been your man all the 5 minutes. But you ain't been in the picture this long, okay? So you don't know the whole backstory. But that was cute though. That was cute though. But moving on from that, this shit with Remy and motherfucking Nova. The first scene first, okay. Nova get an opportunity from this book company or whatever, publishing house or whatever, to publish the chapter on her father's depression. And that's what the lady Debbie comes to tell her. So she was thinking about that. And then later on in the episode, she gets another offer to actually be published in the New Yorker. But they need the article in 2 days. Oh, excuse me. My sinuses are so bad. Ever since I came back off that airplane, and it's just like, ugh, they fucked up. Anyway, she got through that. So she like, oh, she get a positive after the fuck shit that she done did. Girl, okay, you know you wrong in this episode. I mean, sometimes the heart wants what the heart won't, okay? You can't help who you fall in love with, but bitch, that's your sister ex, okay? You know the history, and they ain't really have a bad ending, but they ain't have a necessarily good ending, okay? This still, I don't even think Charlie and Remy really got closure from their relationship, okay? And Charlie was actually starting to feel some shit for him. He was starting to feel some shit for her after, and imagine this was the first woman that he really started feeling something for after his wife died. That was Charlie. Okay? So the shit goes deep. That's why that shit fucking hurts. Moving on from that, the next scene that we actually see with her is Nova and Remy walking in a little picnic area with, girl, you look good once you back that ass up. I said, what the fuck? There's kids out here. We see her and Remy walking hand in motherfucking hand. I said, so this shit is official. Y'all really just gonna throw this shit up in our face like this, okay? And we supposed to accept it? The fuck no. Okay, Two Sweet's mama come over there telling her he's doing real good, getting scholarships, getting good grades and all that stuff. That was cute. Later, they up in the kitchen rolling joints. He telling her his life story about how he was a badass in school, and it was a possibility that he was gonna flunk out of high school because he was angry at the world and all this shit. Then he came down there because he from Detroit. I said that makes motherfucking sense. You from the motherfucking Midwest, up north, okay, up here doing this fuck shit, bring this shit down south, playing these girls like this. What the fuck is your problem, Remy? Okay, big. Listen, you is playing games, and then they kissing and stuff, and then Nova, when this whole thing with Ralph happened or whatever, they go outside, and Nova was like, "Listen, I wasn't being honest with you when you said that Vi said I was talking to somebody. I mean, you have to trust me. I didn't mean for this to happen, but the shit just happened." She was like, "Girl, spit it out." And at this moment, when it right before she was about to say who it was, Charlie started figuring it out, because you leading up to the fact that it's somebody that Charlie know and somebody that Charlie had dealings with. And I know for sure she didn't think that it was Davis, bitch. She said, "Girl, me and Remy kiss." She was looking at her like, "Bitch, you my motherfucking sister. Are you serious? That's some fucked up shit." And then Remy had the nerve to come to the house. And it was the way that he came to the house. He came to the house and he said, "Well, things between us really didn't go the way that it was supposed to go. You weren't feeling me. We kind of figured that the shit wasn't gonna work. It wasn't really working." I said, "What the fuck are you trying to flip this on her? Why you coming to her door like this, bitch? You would have got punched in your face. Because I don't want to hear no shit like that. You fucking wrong." It was his whole tone and his whole arrogant ass stance, the way he came to that door. Like, it is what it is. Get the fuck over it. And I'm so glad Charlie told his ass off and then said at the end of the motherfucking day, "You gonna do this shit with my motherfucking sister? But let me tell you something. I could be mad at my sister, but my sister is forever, okay? And if you ever fucking hurt her the way that you making me feel, bitch, it's gonna be over for your ass," okay? She cussed him out in a nice ass, classy, curseless ass way. I said, "Girl, you better than me," because I would have slapped that nigga till he turned red, okay? And then he had the nerve to walk the fuck off. I said, "Girl, y'all playing with me tonight." Man, I see y'all later. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode. And next week, everything gonna be on track, on point, on time, okay? And I will see y'all later. Peace.